to play their first Iron Bowl in Bryant-Denny Stadium. As somebody that's experienced that environment before, what's going to be the message to some of the younger guys so they can control their emotions while being able to perform at a high level?
Yeah, I think it's just you got to find a balance between. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse today after the celebrating and everything, but it's a balance between getting out for the game and knowing the magnitude of the game and the importance of the game, and while also just going out there and enjoying the moment and embracing the moment, embracing the journey out there. So I think it's going to be a cool thing. We've got no school this week, as always, during this week, and I think it's going to be cool for some of these young guys to see how we prepare and how we attack this week, because as everybody knows, you never take any game lighter or heavier than the other, but this one, there's just a little bit different kind of focus and a different kind of attitude whenever you prep for this week. So I'm excited to be able to lead those young guys and hopefully achieve that balance before Saturday.
The young guys have played a ton this season. How much have you seen them grow, just offense, defense, everywhere?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we can see them grow with what they're doing on the field. I mean, you can see just obviously how much more confident everybody is. Obviously, our receivers out there making plays and elevating our offense from a good offense to an elite offense statistically at times. So, but aside from the performance side of things, I think just their confidence level, just how much that swagger that they're playing with in practice and preparing with in the film room and all this other stuff. So I think it's night and day, but that's kind of what you get with young guys. I mean, if you're going to throw guys in and tell them in recruiting that you're going to play early and you're talented and you're going to do this, you're going to go through some growing pains. And I think I really commend our young guys because of how up and down the season has gone. You know, they've played from week one, and then midway through the season, it's disappointing, right? A lot of young guys can tank and kind of be discouraged, but you can just see the steady incline, and that's something that those position coaches and our head coach and everybody involved with their development, I just commend all of them, because I think we've done a really good job of just steadily just growing and worrying about ourselves and get better every week.
How special would it be to get one in Tuscaloosa in your final year?
That's on my bucket list, and I got one more time left. So I had some good games in there in the past. Had obviously some great games here. So yeah, I think I would like nothing better, nothing more. I mean, that's the icing on the cake for my career, I think, and I really just want it for this team. They'll understand. Some of the guys already understand. Eugene's over there talking. I mean, a lot of guys understand how big this rivalry is. And then, like we talked about, the young guys, they will understand this week. So I really would like to see how our team plays on Saturday, and hopefully what success feels like in this big rivalry.
How much do you think of last year and how it ended, and how much does that fuel you to make sure that you guys don't have that pit in your stomach again?
Yeah, I remember doing media with some of you guys last year right after, and I told you the exact truth, which is that that moment is going to sit with me for 365 days. So we're creeping up on the 365th day. So I think it's going to fuel us a lot, and guys who experience that pain, experience that low in our careers and our time here, that's something that will definitely fuel us so we don't go out like that again this year.
You talked about this team. How proud are you of, just from top to bottom, the continued fight that you guys have put up each week?
Man, I sent out our leadership council the other day. I sent out a text, and I was just telling everybody, man, like, yes, you got all these other teams that are fighting for playoff spots, and you've got all these teams that are experiencing so much success with wins and losses, but I would not trade, and I'm being completely honest, I would not trade it for the world. I mean, my teammates, the way that I saw us rally in that game, go up, then go down, and then rally at the end, and everybody going up to each other saying, hey, I'm playing for you, hey, I'm playing for you, hey, I'm playing for you, until the bitter end, until the fourth overtime or whatever it was. Man, there's no better feeling than operating with a team and trying to lead a team that truly cares about one another and cares about me, cares about our other leaders. And I had multiple guys come up to me on the sidelines and tell me when it was the end of the game, like, hey, we're going to win this for you guys. Like that's the kind of stuff that you don't really think about all the time, and you can kind of get emotional talking about, because you've got guys that are lifelong friends, you know, that actually care about you and fight for you. And at the end of the day, that's all I can ask for. I can't ask for a national championship. I can't ask for that's just not in the cards for me right now, but I wouldn't have it any other way because I got a team that cares about me and a team that I care about.
How amazing is that, considering that there's only a handful of you guys that have been here more than 2 or 3 years? To see that bond and the growth already, does that make it even more special that it's happened pretty quick?
It does, especially in today's college football, right? There's jumping around all over the place. There's contracts you got to deal with, this and that, but I think the culture that we have here, nobody really cares about that. I mean, you obviously you get paid what you get paid, but once you're here, you're a part of a brotherhood that'll last you forever. And that's kind of what I tell people about, like, what do you want your legacy to be? Like, I want people to think of me as an Auburn man. I want people to think of me as somebody who's been at Auburn for 6 years and established relationships with all these guys. And if they have a tough time in their life, they can call on me. So I think that's just the culture that we have here. And I'm so blessed to be a part of it.